Field is set, ready to run. Stand by for a start. And they're racing. Give them a cheer, Australia, wherever you're listening. What a win in a cup we'll never forget.
Yeah, welcome back to the Reggies Punt Show. You're here with three blokes who could have been anything but decided to have fun instead. Before we get into it, remember, let's all gamble responsibly. And a massive shout out. This is going to go all through the show today, but a massive shout out for BlueBet for today's episode. Download the app, start punting with the True Blue Aussie bookie, and what a performance from them on the weekend, boys.
Oh, fuck yeah. True Blue Aussie bookie
If you were
has never been truer.
If you were smart enough to get on the Reggies multi, then you're fucking laughing.
If you were smart enough to get on the Beecher Flats multi, then you're fucking laughing.
That's right.
Yeah.
Listen, I know a bloke who had a few side bets plus the Reggies multi, the actual
Flats.
Reggies multi, not the Beecher Flats one.
Okay.
He may have been told by a certain someone on the Reggies that one person from the Beecher Flats may not have been putting in the training. So he left him out.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't have mattered. He was paying about $1.20 anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, 1600 in
Yeah.
the positive, just fucking.
And look,
Absolute
and
print.
it just shows you that, you know, the boys get behind us and have a bit of fun. Like Hummer,
Yeah.
mate, talking to him leading up, it was never a thing for them to make money. It's for them to allow the boys to have fun, rock up to a boxing event where us fucking degenerates are fighting and be able to punt on it.
How do you come up with markets for that? Is what I want to know.
A quick phone call, one of. You know, and that's them just having a crack with us and showing everyone that that's who you should be punting with because they are us.
They allowed you to punt on 5 blokes from Gladstone. No matter the odds, when you see a few Beecher Flats boys jumping in the ring, that just proves if you backed us, if you had faith, you've printed. Simple as that. All thanks to BlueBet.
Yep.
Fucking oath.
The listeners have printed too, by the way.
Yeah, that was bittersweet.
Fuck's sake.
It was like, good on you, but fuck you.
Nah, I love it. It's fucking unreal.
What'd they go again?
They went all 4 of us.
And that's just what they went.
5 units on.
How fucking good is that?
How good's that?
They are
Mate.
sitting pretty at the top.
Do you know
now, too.
how many bets I knew of that did that? And yous all won. And then I've had to march out there.
And be the final leg. I'll tell you what, man. Like I put a lot of pressure on myself as it was, but yeah, that was a pretty big factor knowing that a lot of lads like loaded.
That's
me
right.
Personally,
Well,
and it
you
was just
come in
like,
from what, 480 into.
yeah, $4.75 into $1.30 or something at one stage.
And it was never in
And
doubt, boys.
I think the square off, I ended up back at like $1.55.
True.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think some people went, "What a fuckwit," and went it's on
Well, they probably saw value at
Oh.
the face
as
off.
if you wouldn't.
Yeah.
You know.
Fuck
but
yeah.
anyway, fucking good on you. Good on
I was
BlueBet.
an early leg and noted as a pretty
You were noted by a
clear
few
favourite.
podcasts.
early on too.
Mate,
so
can I
went
just
there
say the way Tom and Eddie
Oh, mate, this was elite.
insinuated.
did their yarns about how they wouldn't have bet on it and said that.
But if you did,
But they wouldn't have.
No, because they're professionals in what
That's
they
right.
do.
And
But,
they were impartial.
mate, the way that they spoke like that and just unreal. It's like
I'd-
poetry, those cunts.
yeah.
They're
And Big
fucking-
G did
all
the
I
big,
can say is
no.
you can tell that they've done 600 episodes.
Yeah, that's
all I'll say there because they fucking do a good job. And that's what I ended up commenting on the thing. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck, you do a good job, eh?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it was awesome to see. And look, I didn't hate the 20-minute pump up that they give me.
You got absolutely sucked dry.
I sent it through to the missus actually, and she was laughing. Like every couple of minutes, she'd send me something because she obviously just heard it.
Yeah.
And then I just hear us like see the message. The wives can fuck off.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
So you've been
man.
told that you can, well, not told, you know that you can fucking throw hands and that you're hot apparently.
Well,
so
and that happened
your head
too
just
with
went
the
even 10 times
I
bigger.
couldn't really get through the
We had to
door.
cut an even
Yeah.
bigger hole for Thursday.
But the that happened too when I think they were about to interview you, and I was G'd up obviously because you've just won. Jace.
Yeah, you
you've
came
just
out the
won
back,
your
you were
fight,
pumped.
and you're going to get interviewed by him out the back, and I've just gone, where the fuck's your boy?
Let him have
and he's just looked at me like, oh, is he not here?
They were
and
stunned.
I just went, and then because I felt about 8 foot because you've just done what you done to fucking Das, and I went, yeah. Haven't you let him out of his gimp box? And you could see Eddie just
It was fierce.
sort of like widen his eyes a bit,
This
look
is
at me
big
like,
cat.
and he went, oh, like he laughed a bit, but he was like, holy fuck. Who's this guy?
Big G just wound.
And then I just marched off. I didn't
Yep.
do anything else.
Stormed off.
And that was the last time I saw him
Mate,
until
can I
after
just
the
say,
fight.
I think everyone who's in this community, that come to it and just enjoys podcasts as a whole, who's stuck in a cab of a truck or anything like that, just that event itself and everything that's happened, it's created such a fun week for every cunt. With everyone who's doing an episode recapping their side of stuff and just the whole fun around it and all this stuff with Jarch and Hello Sport and just
Fucking
mate,
tip
every
of the
cunt
cap.
would be entertained in their utes
Yeah,
and trucks and
absolutely.
shit today.
Tip of the cap to Jarch too,
Oh,
because
mate.
he has just been the best sport. Like
Fucking
with
oath.
the
He has
shirt,
been
like
copying
the.
it.
I don't know if you saw. You definitely saw, but there's been a pre-sale last night.
I literally
of,
I said to the missus, buy 2. Because if I lose one,
One needs to be framed and one to be worn.
I'll just give you a little recap of what happened this morning. So I got a text message from Jarch that said, "Hey mate, what's your address? I've got a present for you. I hate it, so you'll love it." And I just went, "Okay,
Perfect.
righto." And then about 2 hours later, the fucking Instagram, the Reggies Instagram was just flooded with all these. This bloke sent you a reel, sent you a
It
reel,
was just
sent you a reel.
sent by Hello
And
Sport,
I'm like-
Hello Sport, Hello Sport.
Opened it and I went, "You have got to be shitting me!" What? Like, and he just laughed about it.
mate,
like, good on
like
him.
I said,
fucking oath.
he has been the best sport ever.
The end of the
Like
day,
that.
boys, it's a fucking fight, and anything like that can happen at any point.
That's
So,
right. That's spot on.
Yeah,
Good on you, Judge.
wouldn't
Great
ha-
stuff.
Would not have happened to me. But no.
Before we get into some punting, boys,
Here we
I've
go.
got one thing I want to say. As we know, it's a special 30th birthday coming up
Oh, here
for
we
Big
go.
G1 here, a.k.a. the Sniper Assassin, a.k.a. One Punch Groper. It's come to my attention a while ago, mate, that you don't actually own a Broncos jersey. And we're going to be going to Magic Round in a few weeks. So I thought, Tommy and I put our minds together and we've taken the liberty
True shit.
of blessing
mate.
you with one of the best jerseys that I know.
No way.
There you go.
Oh, it's
the
the,
big
old
G.
The
one.
98 Premiership jersey.
Got the big
This,
G.
this has got Wendell Sailor written
Yep.
all over it.
That is exactly who I
You're
picture in that
kidding.
jersey. So you better be steaming around in that, your RLC jersey, and the picture of you.
I was meant to
knocking
just wear
Jarch out.
the Hello
Yeah.
Sports shirt for 3
You've got a
days.
bit more attire for the weekend now.
Gosh,
Yeah.
that's
At least for
fucking
the Broncos,
unreal.
man.
Happy
game.
birthday, brother.
Thank
Because
you
it will
very
be your
much.
birthday, actually, while everyone's listening
That's
to
right.
this.
Mm.
It
Big
is
3-0.
right now as you're listening.
Happy
Fuck
birthday,
off.
legend.
Good on you. Thanks for that, boys.
No worries, mate.
Appreciate
Enjoy.
it. Fucking oath.
It just hurt me every time we'd watch a Bronx game you didn't have one. So I thought, this is the perfect
I think
chance.
everyone needs to have their favourite club jersey. Like I've got that
right.
old vintage
That's-
Penrith
yeah.
cunt where
I've
it's
got the
all
old Powers
flaking,
one
it's
as
all
well.
flaking off and shit.
That could not be. That is fucking unreal. I was not expecting that at all. I've actually got a note in here to say it's my birthday today as you listen. So
Well, there you go. Perfect
you're
segue.
all
It's his
over it.
birthday.
You're all over it. Let's see how we went last week. I reckon we'll be talking again in about 30
2
seconds.
I keep missing
barely
by, I
kept
keep
up, eh?
missing by one leg. I
Yeah.
think that's 4 or 5 weeks straight.
Yeah, you've got this here. That's why it's next to you, the hole.
I got a little hole too. Oh, that sounds bad.
Better than having a big one.
Very true.
How'd we go, Quino?
Before the print, I do have something else to play regarding your birthday, mate. So here we go.
Wow.
He's feeling the love.
What
this
is
bloke.
going on?
Reggie Executive, Reggie Community. I'd like to take this opportunity to wish my son, Ryan Benjamin Keating, a very happy 30th birthday. Elias Groper, G1G. You are the shining light, the pinnacle of my life. Your morals, your work ethic, your family, your friend values, respect, the support you give all of us, including the Reggie community, are at the highest of all levels. Have a great day, son. Love you always. Your very proud father.
Yeah,
That was
very
very
good, that, mate. That's a proud
Good on
dad.
you, Keto.
That's a
Fuck
proud
yeah.
dad right there.
Now, mate, I've been getting obviously a bit of praise from him all week. He was very proud of what happened
This
on
will
the
be probably
weekend.
the proudest he's ever been of you, I reckon.
Yeah, it's awesome. He's I was going to say wife, but he's basically his wife. He texted me on Sunday and said Dad had a tear in the eye on Saturday night, which fucking made me pull up for a bit because I've never ever once seen the old man shed a tear.
Special feeling to share,
It's
mate.
it's pretty cool.
So-
You know, when you hold, I think all three of us hold our old mans in that position. You know, and that was like even my old man coming out the back and walking out with me, sort of thing, and just saying like even before he said, "I'm proud of you, mate. Hook in."
Yeah.
And I was just like that. Just gave me that
Yeah,
extra
yeah.
bit
That's
of
that
cunt,
boost,
like to
yeah.
be like, right,
Yeah.
like, let's go.
We're all
So-
very fortunate.
Well, I said that to you two on the Sunday. I said it to a couple of people. I said, you know, the only regret of the whole weekend is that I didn't fucking fly the old man here or force him to come. You
I
know?
reckon
It
I
was
could hear him
those,
from Bowen.
one of those situations where he just couldn't
Yeah,
make
yeah.
it.
Yep.
But I'll
how
see him in a
cool-
couple of weeks. At
The
me
best
bucks,
part
so.
was though, it wasn't like a "How'd you go, mate?" Yeah, I won. Like it wouldn't have been the same. At least he got to fucking
to
watch
watch
He
it.
watched it,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. And he was the first person I rang to.
Yeah, fucking
Like,
oath.
It was fucking. I was like, obviously, it was just me and Jarch out the back.
Yeah.
And I've rung Dad, and I was like, "Hey, mate, like,
Yeah,
trying to be a bit quiet." I'm like,
I just knocked
and
him
then
the
I'm
fuck
like,
out.
"Fucking oath," and I was like running away from where
Yeah.
Jarch was. Oh man, it was
Nah,
unreal.
it's awesome, mate.
Fucking loved it.
Good shit.
What a
Fuck
way to
yeah,
top
boys.
off your week as well.
Yeah.
The 30th birthday
Yeah.
milestone.
And
That's
out
fucking
at the
great week.
hookup this weekend, like I'll be set up out there with Alpha Blokes and that. But mate, your house straight across the road, so pretty much be able to have tins with you for your birthday
Yeah.
tomorrow, as well as
yeah.
just fucking got an event across the road that you can
Yeah.
hook in and just sink
Hopefully-
tins and bathe, and everyone's saying good job, mate.
Hopefully win
Turn
a
a
fucking
few heads.
Win a
hopefully-
big boat.
Hopefully win a 6-figure boat. Yeah.
Can you imagine that?
Imagine
To top
that.
your week off, cunt.
Oh fuck.
Even if they don't call you out, just be like, "Excuse me, you know who the fuck I
Hey,
am?"
do you want me to draw the winner? Yeah. Hey, let's actually put a bet on, eh? We've
Are
got
we, are we
of the
listening
show,
to these
yeah.
cunts?
Last week's.
Last
Oh,
week's winner.
yeah. Sorry. I thought we did that. It won't go for long. See you in a minute.
Boys, the Reggies have spoken. My only choice is to go for the quaddie. Quino into Jace, into Tommy, into the big G1G.
Yeah.
Paying a whopping $4.50 at the time of recording. That'll be all 5 units. Fire on.
Reginald, Group 1 Robert Sangster. Righto. This horse here, 2023, started $6 in the Golden Slipper. I think number 13, Learning to Fly, is something we've all wanted to do in our lives.
See how blind he was.
$16 and $4 to place. I'm thinking let's have 2 units to win, 3 units to place. Easy. Happy punting. Stay safe.
So, hey, not too much to write home about there, but it just brings me back. Last Thursday was Anzac Day, and we recorded on the Gold Coast. Keto was steaming. So
You know he's steaming when he said about learning to fly and was dead serious.
as I rang him on Friday morning, and he goes, I said something about how I thought he sounded a bit drunk. He goes, "Oh, mate, I had to." Tara listened to the first 3 recordings and goes, "You can't send that."
That's fucking
'Cause
unreal.
I prompted him at about 4 o'clock. I was like, "Hey, boys, like, when are you going to get your recordings in today? No rush." And that sort of prompted him. He went, "Oh, fuck." So, yeah. Quality, still fucking $4 a place. He got learning
Great
to fly.
bet, great
Very unlucky not to win. And I think G1P should be, getting a little
Pretty-
bit worried because
I saw that. He's
Keto
not
is
far
coming.
off him. Not
30
far off
units,
him.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fuck all. But anyway, we'll get into our first segment, the championships. The results were posted yesterday for you. Listeners are on top.
Yeah.
Groper on the bottom. Just exactly what yous want.
Holy, I saw that and my morale just went down.
I'm not even joking. That is what you want. That's what the listeners want. They want me on the bottom and they want themselves on the top.
I think,
and that's fine.
yeah.
I love it like that.
The unbeatable bloke, to beat him, they would feel pretty good.
But in true fashion, that wasn't good enough. Luke Smith had to trim us up and go, oh, you've said we've claimed top spot. Don't you mean retained top spot? And
He's
I
never
went,
happy, is he?
You know what? You're right, but for fuck's sake, okay. Anyway, I'll get into it because did you see what we've done? So because last week's listener got up, thanks to us.
Oh, yeah.
And then we had Cody as well, who got up a couple of weeks before that. I was like, fuck me, what do we do? Cody's going to go this week.
Yep.
If he wins, he'll go again. But if he loses, it'll be on to Zahn.
Yep.
Zahn will be next week.
Yeah, fair
And they decided that between themselves.
That's right. I said, look, do what you want. Someone send a fucking recording by 7 o'clock tomorrow night.
Yep.
But I'll kick us off, seeing as I'm getting my ass handed to me. I'm going to split my units up into 3 bets here.
Ooh.
What I'm going to do first is it's not going very well for me at all in this segment. And I've been doing form. I've been trying to do this. I've been trying to do that. Hasn't worked. I'm going to go Juju, boys.
Yep.
Caulfield, race 4, number 6, horse named after myself, title fighter.
You're kidding
Fuck's sake. This is unreal.
What?
Just as I think maybe that's the last harp, you find something else.
What?
No, that's very fitting, mate. Yeah.
Look, I wish it could have drawn a better gate. But like I said, the championship has not gone my way, so why not go for some Juju shit?
Yeah.
2 units to win on it. It was paying double figures. Hopefully it is when we post these in the morning. Next bet. This isn't Juju. I like this horse. Caulfield race 5, number 2, Midwest. It ran second to Asfura, first up last prep, and it was flying last prep, Asfura was. The Friedman boys have put Tatum Bull on the back, who has a 3 kilogram claim, which is huge. They put the apprentice on because it should have 62 kilos on its back, but with Tatum going on, brings it down to 59. I'm going to have 2 units to win on it. I'm just really, really worried, boys, about number 11, my twin brother, Perilous Fighter. So I'm hoping Perilous is having a bad day, and Midwest will lead.
Yeah.
And look, nothing will be left up to luck. Barrier 3, number 2 will lead. If it's good enough, it wins. And then I'm going to have a 1 unit swing on a place multi with all of my selections. So this is a spoiler alert for the Group 1 and the Old Boys segment, but Caulfield race 4, number 6, title fighter. Caulfield race 5, number 2, Midwest. Eagle Farm race 6, number 2, Zuna. And Morfettville race 8, number 1, Antrim Coast. All to place. The place multi is paying $62.
Sneak peek there,
and I'm having 1 unit on.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Sounds like you had a bit of a research there, mate.
Bit of research, or just saw a couple of names
That had a fighter in it.
Yes,
Love
that's
that.
me.
Love that. Righto, championships now. I'm not steering too far away and I'm not getting too disheartened because I've been a fucking bee's cock off 1,000,000 times in the last few weeks. So I'm just going to stick hard with it and I reckon she'll come good. We noticed when we were doing the sports show that there was a few mismatched games, I reckon, this week, which I think means heaps of tries, which means a fair few try scorers and 13 pluses. So I've got 2 multis in this segment. We've got Manly versus Raiders first, and I think this is going to be a Manly pumping. So I'm going 2 units on a multi here. Manly 13 plus, Saab, Tom Trbojevic, and Cherry Evans to score a try.
Oh, the Ches.
Paying $9.50.
Shouldn't even be playing the grub.
2 units on it. The big neck. And
long
then
was it looking?
we're going Storm. Who was Storm playing against? Storm
Titans.
versus Titans.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's going to be another pumping. I'm going Storm 13 plus, Pap and Katoa to score at $5.90, 3 units on that one. And that's my 2 multis for the championship.
Copy.
Some great
I'm just
value
going to
there.
shit all over that because last year, do you remember?
I went to it.
You were there.
Yeah.
38-34 it was to the Titans.
Very different Melbourne team, though.
Yeah.
And a very different Titans team.
But anyway, I just thought I'd mention that for you, Tom.
Popped into
Thanks
my
for
head
that,
when I
mate.
looked at that fixture too.
Yeah, thanks for that, bro. Yeah. But yeah, one of these cunts is coming off soon. They've got to.
Fuck yeah, and I'll
Very
be putting
due.
them all on, don't worry. So I win personally.
All right.
You're right there?
Yes. So, thing is, I'm doing pretty shit in the championships at the moment.
Yeah, we all are. though.
Not too bad in the old boys, though. And I kind of just mix and match my multis between them. I don't really have a pattern I follow in each segment. So, for this, I picked a few multis and went, I'm going to decide as I'm going which one I want to put in each segment. So, hopefully,
As you're rolling.
that flows into the championships rather than the old boys this week's. And, so I've got
So basically,
Big.
you want us to lose in the old boys. Is that what you're saying?
myself personally. I'll lose 5 units if it means I can get up in the championships this week. Yes.
Yeah, right.
I'll sacrifice
I'll see
it.
how it is.
We've got a big groper each way around in the AFL.
Don't
with
we
all
ever?
the fucking rivalries. Showdown, Carlton, Collingwood, Sydney. But I'm going a head-to-head multi here.
This is what he did last time. That it was a big each way round, I remember.
Big each way around, and it was a six-legger, and I
he
got
got it.
printed. This is a bit smaller, though. I'm doing just Carlton against the Pies, Giants over the Swans, Cats over the D's, and then Lions over Suns, and that's paying $8.50. Got
He's
2
literally
units.
gone, really?
Yep.
He's gone all the hard games, and it's only that?
Yep.
Wow.
It's a lot of $1.90s in there, $1.80s.
Yeah.
And then my last 3 units, I've got a 2-leg multi. I've got Ronaldo to score 2+ tries.
Cristiano or?
No, Mulatalo. They're playing Waz. They're playing Sharks and Waz.
No. Sharks are playing fucking...
I don't actually have my head down.
Should
Who
be
are-
a pumping.
It's
Dragons.
a pump. Dragons.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Sharks playing Dragons, and then Waz playing Newcastle. So this is Sunday special. Ronaldo 2 more tries, and then Chance. I feel like he's been getting over a bit lately, and I've got him as well. That's paying $8.20 and putting 3 units on that.
Ooh.
I think Sharks are just going to absolutely destroy
Surely.
the Dragons. So that's
Surely.
why, and he just dives over no matter what. 2+, I think that's a great safe bet.
Yep. Yeah, if it's anything like last week with the 40-0, I mean, fucking hell.
That's right.
That was piss poor by the
And
Raiders.
60
but-
points put on the Dragons.
Exactly. Yep. But the Sharks-Dragons game, that's like at Shark Park too, that'll bloody G up.
Oh, Flano's
as a
return
team.
as well.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, it could go anyway,
Fuck,
actually.
yeah.
You
How
made
was
me
his
nervous
little-
now, fuck you.
How was his little knife? During,
Just
during the
so
week?
cold-hearted.
Just on his post-game interview, goes, yeah, big game next week, returning there. I won a comp there, and they haven't won one since, have they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Get that in you.
Are you
Just
emotional? He's like,
just
no, I wouldn't say emotional.
Driving
no.
by, bang, see you later.
Bang, bang.
I'll
I
be
didn't,
back.
I didn't even think about that. Like, that sort of shit sometimes makes teams actually...
Well, he'll be in the sheds going, come on, boys.
Yeah.
Do this
How
for
many
me.
coaches would go, I got a great connection with that club?
In saying that, I'll be
it's
going
good to
Sharks
be back.
13+.
Yeah.
I don't think Flano will
Flat
be
track
able to change
bullies,
it.
mate.
That's a
Yeah,
bit of
that's
Groper
right.
each way sort of stuff,
Yeah,
though. You know?
that's what we love.
Yep.
Listeners,
celebrate.
Cody.
Hey Reggies, pleasure to be back betting for the listeners this week. Top of the leaderboard. See if we can keep it going. Was going to actually chirp the big G1G at the start of this week, but after the fight night, I'd rather not have a dislocated jaw and shoulder. So I'll leave that one alone for now. Good work, Bruss. Now, it's an absolutely fucked round to be betting on the AFL, so we're just going to do a little same game multi for the Collingwood-Carlton game.
This is how he
We
got us
got
last time.
Blake Acres 20+, Scott Pendlebury 20+, Charlie Curnow 2 or more goals, Jamie Elliott 2 or more goals, and Nick Dacos 35+.
35.
We have 3 units on that at $10 for a nice little return. Now, for the remaining 2 units, we're going to have a little bit of a swing. We're going to go to the races at Caulfield. Stokesy's been on absolute fire at the moment, so we'll follow him into race 2, number 8, Wakajija, or however
Wakanjaja,
you should
yep.
say that. Anyway, he's paying $4, and then we'll put him into Twin Perfection, which is race 5, number 4, paying $8 at the time of recording. That gives us $31 for a win multi.
Hello.
We'll have the remaining 2 units on that. And keep an eye on that because that could drift out. We don't want to go too early like old Tommy Nautical does each week with the listener post. Anyway, cheers, Reggies. Have a good one.
Tommy Miles, is it?
That went away from my head.
Tommy Nautical. Oh, that's fucking way better than
Fuck's
Tommy
sake, it
Kilometre.
seems like that bloke actually knows how to punt. We got to stop giving these cunts a
Mate,
crack.
that's how he got us last time was with the same game.
Dacos 35
well
plus
done.
seems so ridiculous.
That is a lot.
It's a lot.
That's
I've never
disposals,
done
right?
over 25 disposals, but it's fucking Dacos, man. He will pull out like 38, 37, even a loss.
35's a lot, but that's why he got
He's
the
probably
$10.
paying $1.20.
No,
to
he got
fucking
$10
get
for that,
35.
so
Yeah,
it'll
still.
be a lot.
Fuck, that's ballsy.
Fuck yeah, that was prime. And the start, just the whole thing was good. Good on you, Cody.
Well done, mate.
Fuck yeah.
Right, now Groper's just gone for a slash, but the Groper's grey is zooming in quick, running in a minute, 55 seconds. And
He's back.
And not only is he back, but a famous fucking dog is back today.
Famous.
Groper, he's just rolled back in. Take it away, mate. Who is about to run in 40 seconds?
Oh, is it 40 seconds?
40 seconds.
Righto. This is a
Great friend of the show.
This is a friend of the show, boys.
man's best friend of the
I'm going
show,
to try
some
and
would
do
say.
2 things at once here because I need to get the footage up at the same time. Here we go. Dapto race 6 over the 600 metres. Now, Ryan's cleaning service has run out of money because they no longer sponsor a race at Dapto. Hit the play button down the left. But where the fuck is this thing? Here we go. We've been on a bit of a hot streak, right? So we're going. This is a race called In Loving Memory of Terry Hill. So shout out to Terry Hill there, who passed away a couple of weeks ago. This is a dog we all know and love, sired by the great rooter Fernando Bale and trained by Mitchell Conquest. Blazing Will is back. He is back. He's out of box 8 tonight. He's out to 600 metres rather than his usual and more favoured 520. But he's at Dapto, which is his fucking preferred track.
He's the second biggest roughie in the race.
I just thought, why not? It's a dog race at the end of the day.
Well,
the
you've
dogs
gotta.
do not know how
Mate,
much they're paying.
I've
No, they
boosted him to $30.
Same.
$30
three of
we're
us.
on him, Matt.
The dogs don't know how much they're paying,
They've
boys.
given
These cunts just know, all they know is run.
they've given Blazing no hope.
Yeah.
If we win this, I'm going to rip the fucking roof off
It's
this
a long,
studio.
it's a long,
It's a long
It's a
trip
long
to the finish
But
line.
last time, remember he sort of stumbled on the turn, he was gone, and then
Yeah.
he came back. So it's not over until
Probably the
the fucking
most
fat lady
famous
sing green light.
dog win
Here
of the
we go.
show.
Come on, Blaze.
It's a long race, boys.
Come on, Blaze.
It's a long.
I'd love him to get out nicely though. Oh, he has.
He has.
He's got out too well. He's got out too well.
No, he's mate. That's all
good.
right. That's okay.
Oh,
Come on, Blazing.
oh.
Come on, Willie.
Oh, he's getting sent. Oh, he's been bumped. Oh, no.
Look,
He's holding his own.
What is the threat? Oh my God!
No.
This. Oh,
That was an
no.
absolute traffic
What
jam.
the
cunt.
fuck?
Blazing
What
has
has
just
happened
literally
there?
been smoked out
Yeah,
the back.
you know,
he's gone.
The dogs don't know
Look
their
at
odds,
if you're
but
on
they
the
know how to
3, you
fucking
are
tackle each other.
absolutely crowing with 500 out in a 600 metre race. You were cheering 500 out.
Look, we had to. You know
That
what I mean?
was
I
just
don't
been
regret.
stupid. If we
Outrageous.
didn't.
What did that thing pay?
Jesus, 420.
That was just
420, Blazing Will. That's Juju.
that was hard to watch.
Yeah, look.
That is
we had to.
exactly what has happened to us a couple of times.
I regret nothing.
No,
I
neither
don't
do
regret a single thing about
But
it.
anyway.
Would have been. I would have. Only thing I would have regret is not backing it.
Yeah.
Win or lose.
Oh,
Still a
Blazing.
friend of the show.
I'm still hurting from last week, to be honest.
Oi,
was
met a legend while I was on a fucking me Larry, right at the end of me Larry ender, Sunday
Yeah.
Ave at Broady. And bailed me up fucking about he's in a syndicate thing with these fucking greyhounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he sent us an email, said, look, mate, we're in the process of buying a horse soon. Said, but look, I can see the boys getting around to grey.
It will be-
So we will be getting in contact with him. Obviously, main focus is his horse.
Yeah.
So we put a lot of effort into that, and we're going to be focusing on that. But look, we're a fucking show that loves a bit of punting.
I feel like the only issue with the hound is that
It's a hound.
they don't cost that much, so there'll be too many Reggies that
No,
want to share.
It'll just be house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Right.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how it'll work.
Apologies.
I don't know how it'll work, but that's what I was thinking too. Surely we just buy it.
The Crows are fucking up and about here, Tommy. 3 goals to nothing.
Oh, how good.
The Texans just kicked one from the boundary,
We've cleaned the nest
He's a
out.
stallion,
but we'll
isn't he?
just woo.
Okay.
Let's
we up
let's finally jump into our B1 B2
Yes.
segment, please. We've got a couple of friends of the show, Tommy Button and Tommy Barbary, a couple of horse trainers. I give them a clip today, boys. Yep.
ya?
Yeah, they were lipping up in the chat, and I just said, listen, boys, it'd be nice if one of you could get a positive return this week.
They're
clip, you
battling
reckon?
in the negatives.
Look, just to put them on notice.
Yeah, right.
Like, I don't want them to, think that it's just a free ride here at the Reggies.
The funniest bit on the weekend was I'd see Barbs at the after party or out at the smokers and that, and someone.
Oh,
would
you
walk
saw him at the
past.
smokers. Bullshit.
Yeah, I know. It's very surprising. He actually burnt me fucking arm with his durry, but anyway, not on purpose. But
Just let me know. I can knock him out for you.
G1's knockout services. Every 5 minutes, someone would walk past and just say, "Hey, B2." You'd just be like, "Oh, fuck yous." So just always getting clipped.
Yeah.
Can I just say, the big fella, he was there supporting us fucking 100% the whole weekend. You will not get a better bloke supporting you. But I have
He's
to
a loyal
feel for
dog.
him when he took his shot at the press conference.
Oh, no. Yeah.
So he went to stand up against the big Jarch, the big superstar, and poor old Barb started a bit. And when
just a bit.
he was hitting Jarch, sort of mumbled his way through it, and I went, "Oh, it's all right, maybe no one else noticed." And Jarcher, you got to give it to him. Went, "Yeah, thanks for your 15-minute question, mate." And I was like, "Oh, I can't."
Well,
But credit to Barbs, he was still there chirping the whole weekend.
He didn't have a microphone. Jarch didn't at the start.
Yeah,
After the
yeah.
question had come through, and I've looked down the table and I was like, "Oh, that's good. Don't give him one." And then as soon as he got one, I went, "Oh no."
But like we said, he's there just rooting for us the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Barbs.
He had his jersey and his baggy red.
Fucking
on the
hell.
whole
Oh, he
fucking
weaseled
weekend.
his way into where the tables were too.
Yeah, I was like, as I walked out of the ring to go backstage for the interview, I just get this big hug. I'm like, how did this little cattle dog sneak his way back here?
Yeah, I did feel bad for him at one point because I was watching you, Jace, and he's come over full of piss, arm around me, and I just went, "Mate, I'll talk to you after."
I'm locked in.
Yeah, I was on the phone to him today too, and he goes, "Yeah, I was full of piss and coming over buzzing you, and you're in your zone." And because
Yeah.
that was like, as I was watching Quin and like Larry and that too, ready to fight, and you can imagine someone being like pumping you up, but it's like, dude, I'm just fucking focused.
I'm locked
but
in.
mate,
Right,
the
mate.
most excited bloke all weekend. It was great having him there.
He's got-
Grapes, just remember your jab. No, he didn't say that. Righto, Stinger. Now, B1, B2 segment. Like I said, give him a clip. This is the week. They're both going to win, I reckon.
Yeah.
Let's hear from B1.
Reggies, TBR B1 here. Firstly, I'd like to say congratulations to you boys. Bloody good effort. Pretty much showed how much work and dedication you've put in by the performance that you've done. All three of you's outstanding effort, and I want to, just say congratulations and good on you.
Cheers, legend.
Righto, tip-wise, we've got a few this weekend. I'm going back to my having a few units on one and having a multi. So I'm going to settle on Brisbane Race 5, number 2, Inhibitions. This horse, James Cummings trained, brought it up to Queensland. I think it's found the right race at $3.50. I think that's good value. I'm going to have 4 units to win on it. And then we're going to have a multi because we know I'm a slut for a multi.
Yes, you
3-leg
are.
multi. Brisbane Race 6, number 4, Pareto, $8 the win. Brisbane Race 8, number 3, Antino, $7 a win. I think that's good value for a horse that'll head towards the Stradbroke and
Really?
be awfully hard to beat later on in the carnival. And then off to Ascot, race 7, number 1. This horse is just a bit of a multi-filler. Bustling, it'll win $1.30. So there you have it. 3-leg multi, Pareto and Tino Bustling. Good luck, happy punting, and remember, the Moya, the fucking Moya.
I had a little geeze at Antino today.
Has that been backed on the show before?
It would have, yeah.
Yeah,
I've definitely backed
rings
it.
a bell, rings a
but
bell.
it wants a mile, I would have thought. But it's 1,200, starting at 1,200, going to build into the mile. But if he reckons it's going to the Stratty, the Crows are about to kick their 4th. Walk it in, son. Another goal.
Speaking of Crows, Rory Sloan announced his retirement this week.
Yeah, did you watch the speech? I nearly cried. I dead set nearly cried. It was that good, what he fucking was saying, and everything was just
Been a leader
home.
and a legend of that club for a while.
It was a big weekend too.
The boys are going to turn up for him, Tommy.
Yeah, they're turning up at the
They are.
moment, but let's not count our chooks before they hatch. Let's hear from the B2. I reckon there might be a little bit more praise here. That was good too. Thanks, Tommy Button. Love
Yeah,
that.
mate.
Legend.
Love that. I've actually been saying at home, sorry in advance, Jarch, but I've been saying to the missus, I've hit him on the Tommy Button.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's been a little bit of shit talk getting around home, but none on the show. which
Just a
is
little
fine.
bit.
Yeah, just
The one
tiny.
the one with Beck at the airport was a fucking ripper.
The security,
asking to do
yeah.
the bookkeeping for your new
only
security
because I was
company.
deadly serious and she
Yeah.
wouldn't have had a clue that I was joking until I said the punchline, which is ideal. Righto, B2.
Reggies! Righto, boys. First things first. How fucking good was the weekend just gone? I've told you all individually, but I just wanted to say how fucking proud I am of all 4 of yous there. Jace and Gropes obviously getting the stoppage win, and Tommy, you going the distance with a much larger opponent, but the surprise packet of the fucking weekend, Quin the Chin. Fuck me.
Didn't surprise me one bit.
Ripper event, boys. Shout out to a few Reggies of note. Noah Cottrell, you, sir, are a fucking animal.
Yes,
mate,
yeah.
I've seen you without your
is.
jersey on all weekend.
Sarge.
And big Lockie Downs with his bright pink mullet and his bit of poly, you fucking mad bastard.
Oh, yeah.
What a weekend. We really
a
do have
weapon.
some of the best listeners and followers, boys, that's for certain. And hopefully you can roll that winning energy all into this week and get a few winners on the Rex Hunt, except old fucking B1 fucking Button. Anyway, last week, a little bit of adversity come my way as my best was scratched and I had to reevaluate on Friday morning. Anyway, wasn't meant to be, though. But it is this week, though, as I'm not fucking around. I'm having all 5 units on Eagle Farm Race 6. The listed Delrello Stakes for the 2-year-olds. Number 2, Zuna. This unbeaten son of Zusane has been very good in his 2 career starts to date. He's proven track and distance, beating Mashani Lilly in the process, who comes up favourite here. He'll jump from barrier 5 under Aidan Thompson, who sticks fat. He's ridden him all the way through races, trials and jump outs. Laurie Mayfield Smith's is as astute as they come, and I just think he's overs at $8 at the time of recording. There's Sydney form in the race, but you can't argue with winning form, and this colt has that in spades. So my bet for the B1 versus B2 segment, Eagle Farm, race 5, number 2, Zuna, 5 units at $8. Keep it stiff, lads. Happy punting.
That is unreal. He's just that. Look at me script here. Look at that. I've got
He's
all
read
that.
it before.
That was if you listened earlier when I said
Yeah, your
spoiler
multi.
alert, me fucking place
Me
multi.
multi.
Well, yeah, that bet's coming up. I love it, Barbary.
Great.
Fucking
bet.
I
oath,
love
he's
it.
on. He's on.
Oh, I'll be back in it, that's for sure.
Oh fuck yeah!
Thanks
I'll
for
be
your
having
words as well, Barbs. Good on
having
you, brother.
Cheers,
plenty.
mate.
Yeah, bloody oath. And Lockie Downs, apologies to you on Tuesday because I said that fucking AJ went and got the poly, but it was you.
Mate, he's the legend too. When I was walking down with Camo and Gemma to get brekkie fight night morning, and there was that fucking fitness conference, and there was all the Lorna Jane cunts, right? And then I just seen this cunt steaming into the guts of them. No shoes,
Hang on,
red
hang
John.
on. What was going on?
So there was this fitness convention
At the event
fucking
centre.
event centre where we had
In
the
the
after
cast.
party. Yeah.
Oh,
like
right,
this big
right,
right.
wellness
Beforehand.
thing, and you saw all these fit little things, not an ounce of
Influencers
fat on
and
them, getting
shit,
around.
yeah.
And then here's our crowd. just taking over
Tale
the
of two
GC.
worlds.
And fucking, I was going to Brekkie, looking at them all, and here appeared this fucking beautiful cunt.
The pink mullet.
Pink mullet, baggy reg, whatever hat he had on. I don't know. I can't remember which one it was. But saw him there in the middle of them, just chest puffed out. How you going, cunt? And I just went, fuck, you're a legend, cunt. How good's that? Just
That
steaming
mullet
up the
was
guts of them.
Fucking glorious mullet too.
I saw him plenty of times over the weekend.
Well, it's hard to forget a bloke with that haircut too.
Yeah.
And wearing the fucking jersey
also,
as well.
No.
And, shout out to Sarge too, because on Saturday morning at the pub, he was fucking on one. Straight up on one.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Sitting in front of the massive fucking TV at the Broady Tab, whipping horses home while sitting on a chair.
That's all we talking about the other day. He's so fucking theatrical when he punts, man.
Just
It's hard
gets up
not
it.
to be up and about when he's fucking up and about too, eh?
And he does our fucking vlogs. So
That's right.
Tommy
He's
and I will be with
a
him
genuine-
for 4 nights at the Goldie.
Genuine friend of the show.
Yeah. He reckons he's going to have he'll be on business for those 4 nights when we buy the horse. Fuck off, you
Just
will
like
be.
Quino is with our vlogs, eh, Quin?
Always on the clock.
Righto.
Good shit.
Let's move on to the Group 1 segment, boys. Every week there's a Group 1 on. We're all going to have a crack. We're all going to have a crack. There's going to be a few weeks coming up where there won't be a Group 1. We're going to try and figure out what we're going to do there. I think we're just going to get the old boys and the Barbs and all that to just do their segments because the Group 1's the Group 1. We don't want to add other races in just for the sake of it.
Yeah.
But we'll have a discussion. We'll have a talk about it. But this week we've got the South Australian Derby, Morphettville Race 8. Look, I think it's hard because there's not a great deal of quality in it because it is a South Australian Derby. We've had an Australian Derby, which is run in Sydney. We've had a Victorian Derby, which is run in Melbourne in October last year. So there's not the greatest amount of quality in it, but it's a fucking Group 1 and it's $1 million race. So if you can go and win one, fucking have a crack.
You've got a Group 1 next to your name if you win one, regardless.
Exactly. You got a Derby next to your name as a 3-year-old horse or filly. I am going to stick with the New Zealand Derby form because there's the form around Orchestrial. We all know about Orchestrial. She's franked the form here in Australia. I'm going to go with number 1, Antrim Coast. Look, he's been up since Christ played halfback for Jerusalem, but let's just hope that trainer Stephen Marsh has been able to keep him cherry ripe. Both the runs at 2,400 metres have been really good. He's run second both times. 2,500 here, so, pretty well the same. He will see the distance out. So I'm going to have 3 units to win on number 1, Antrim Coast. And then number 2, Sunsets. This thing ran in a Victoria Derby last October. Had a really, really good spring. Hasn't quite come back as well, but he ran third behind Riff Rocket in the Victoria Derby. So I'm going to have a little throw at the stumps. Hope that the 2,500 metres is what he's been waiting for. 2 units on Sunsets to win. Really hoping for that because I think he's paying about $26. So
that'd be a nice
that'll get me roaring back into contention.
Great punting.
Righto, who's up?
You go, Jace.
I'll go. I've actually got pretty well the exact same method you've gone for here with the units split up system.
Same horses?
One different horse. But my main bet is Antrim Coast. 3 units I'm putting on that. It ran the great second last time at Caulfield at 2,400. It's only had the 2 starts in Australia and it hasn't finished worse than second. I think it's best suited for this race and barrier 6, can't turn away from it. And the only horse that beat Antrim Coast in its last start was number 5, Gold Wolf.
The Wolf.
And it's coming off a well-ran trial. Cheers for that.
Sorry.
Had
a few coffees.
Came second at the 1,600 in his trial, and I think just based off that and the fact that it has beat Antrim Coast, I couldn't not put a couple of units on it at $19 for the win.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's my 2 bets for the Group 1.
Good
Copy.
stuff, mate. I've short and sweet here. I've just gone Bold Soul, all 5 units. I don't know. I just think its recent form looks all right. Having a quick look at it. I had a look. I was talking to you actually, Groper, today. Me being pretty new to this still. Like, I was looking at the distance and their form on distance, and not many horses have ran this distance before. So it's a pretty hard one to pick on form at the distance.
Because it's a derby.
Yeah.
Like I was saying earlier, 3-year-old horses. Derby's 2,500. The Victoria Derby in October last year, none of them would have run it ever. So it's like, it's really hard to pick.
Yeah, so that's where I was like, fucking righto. So I just went on some recent form, and this one had pretty good stuff, and that's pretty much all I looked at. All 5 units on Bold Soul.
The Bold.
How much is it paying?
Let me have a look. I think it wasn't too bad. It's probably like $8 or something, I think.
Nice. That'll be a nice print.
I think, but yeah.
Oh, get
Lovely.
that in you. We could... here, let's have a look.
Senior Keating.
I've just let you go and look for it, and I had it right here the whole time.
Oh, tell me.
Bold Soul is paying $7.50.
There you go.
Recent form is fantastic. Win, 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 third win.
Yeah,
That's
so
the last 5.
That's pretty much all I was looking at because I couldn't really go off distance and what. Yeah,
Jacob Noonan.
Big
Nuno.
Big Noons. Righto. Keats. He's in form, Keats, isn't he? Yeah. He is in G1 form. He is
Peaking.
in G1 form. He is peaking.
Reginald's. Found it very hard to single out one to win on Saturday in the South Australian Derby. There's a number of horses in that race that I've backed previously. The great Johnny Sargent and the local Paddy Payne have a runner, but I have to stick with the informed Bussington Young stable. Number 2, Sunsets. Done deal Colts love this distance range, and at $26 and $6.50 on BlueBet, I just can't go past this horse, as I know he will run the distance. I wish young Jake Opperman the very best, as it's not every day a young lad gets a chance in a Group 1. Let's have 2 units to win, 3 units to place. Until next week, happy punting, stay safe.
Copy that,
Nice,
Keats.
Keats.
G1 Keats. Who's been sent off there, Tom, or sin binned?
I don't know. I've sort of been semi-watching.
The Penny
watching the Penrith
Panthers.
game. We're 1 man down 6-0.
The
It's
Penny
Isaiah Yo, I think.
Oh,
True
no.
shit.
Sorry. Tungo.
yeah.
Tango.
Sorry.
Okay.
I got this play-by-play here, and it was a hip drop.
Wow.
Hip drop
6-0,
report.
Penrith with the man in the bin against a team that have just had their coach
I literally,
sacked.
when I was putting a multi on for this game, I went, ooh, I was like,
Surely not.
Bunnies could win tonight and then lose the rest of the games of the year, but it's just because of that
The coach
old
thing.
coach in the
Who's
first
the
week.
interim coach?
Ben Hornby.
Oh,
They love.
right.
Is that? Oh no, he's not. Who's the known interim coach? It's fucking Cowboys.
I know who you're talking about, but I
He used
can't
to
think
play
of
the
his name.
centers for the fucking Cowboys.
Oh,
Against the
Hannay.
NFL.
Hannay.
That's it.
Hannay
Yeah.
loves interim coach.
He
Yeah,
bounced
yeah.
around
Same
for a
first
while.
name.
Yeah,
Same
yeah.
first name.
Anyway,
Righto, let's keep watching. I am intrigued
G'day,
here.
Reggies.
Surely not.
Well, first up, just want to congratulate you lads. I've already sent you messages, but let's go again. Absolutely couldn't be any more stoked for all 4 of yous. You've killed it. It was an epic night. I couldn't keep the smile off my face. And like you all have said since, it was a pretty special moment in all your lives. And yeah, I got to witness it, and it was fucking great night. Lost for words on how good it was. Really, it was so fucking good.
yeah, mate.
Good on you, boys.
Fuck yeah.
Cheers,
All right, enough cocksucking. Let's go. Welcome to race 8. We've got Group 1 races, South Australian Derby. All right, got a bit of a juju bet here, guys. Antrim Coast, number 1. I got on it about a month ago. Me and my brother-in-law were looking at it, and I said, look at this horse about to jump. It paid $156 in New Zealand the week before, and comes second. I said, fuck it, Antrim Coast. That's where my mum's from, an island. Let's get on it. Well, it stormed home. It paid $51, and me and my brother, we loaded up on it. Filled our pockets. And it's had a run since, came second again, got pipped. Still paying good value. It's paying about $758. So Mickey D's on the back. Don't know much about these other horses, but I know this horse has filled my pockets twice. So, 5 units, number 1, Antrim Coast. Attack, boys.
That's double juju as
Well,
well.
I hate when you've gone back something and then G1P backs it, who you know is in front of you, and he puts more units on it.
Yeah, so,
it's
even
like
if
if
you
it
win,
wins,
you're just chasing his
if it
fucking
wins,
tail.
I'm going more backwards.
I just
from G1.
love that sort of juju. That,
Oh,
level,
he got
that
double.
level of juju is
So I've
just
got
the
Antrim
best.
Coast blood in me, and he's just printed off it.
That's
so.
my favourite thing about punting. We should do like a call-in bit one week of just the best juju wins you've had.
Yeah.
Because like I remember just sometimes like even me young fella like Harry at the pub one day won crazy fucking double sort of thing odds. And there'd be some mad yarns about juju bets coming on.
Yeah,
I won
know?
a greyhound on a it was weird. It was like a Tuesday night, and I opened up BlueBet, and I was just like,
somehow was punting.
yeah, I literally laying in bed at 9:30, and I just went, I'll open BlueBet, and I was like, well, this is fucking weird. Why am I even doing this? Oh, there's a grey race. Bang, $12. Pedro's me dad. I went,
What?
Fuck off.
I went, okay, I'll
Did it
put
piss in?
fucking money on
I
that.
love it.
Fucking pissed in.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I screenshotted it and sent it to my brothers who were up awake. They had a punt as well on a Tuesday night. I was like,
What were
boys,
you doing on a Tuesday night?
It was meant to be. He was meant to
At
find it.
9:30,
That's
you
what I mean. I
cunts.
was laying in bed and I was just like, why have I been drawn to punt right now? And that's exactly why.
That is
Yeah,
unbelievable.
we'll have a think about how we can get a bit of a cool thing going, just for those little moments where we go, actually,
Yeah.
fucking let's hear some shit.
Yeah.
So
Fucking
leave
We
that
tried
with
to
us.
get the sledge thing going, and that
Yeah.
like it was good, but
We just need an easy way for them to send their things in,
Yeah.
not like an Instagram thing. But leave that
Have
with
a
us.
call line, yeah.
yeah. Tommy is not looking good here. Port have just kicked another goal, and the Rabbitohs have just scored. So it's 12-0 to the Rabbits against Penrith, and Port have kicked the last three. So, oh dear. Let's hear from Rocket, eh?
Yes.
Boys, punters, Queenslanders, Rockets, Roughies, raring to go. Group 1 tip for this week is from Morphettville. Race 8, Thomas Farms, South Australian Derby. I'm tipping Horse 1, Antrim Coast. He's a 3-year-old bay gelding. D on board. He's in form. 5 units at $8. Jump on him, stay hard.
MD on board.
Yes.
He's going to have a
Boys.
good ride.
The boys are favouring the coast.
Righto, B1 or B2? One of them.
Reggies, TBR here for the South Australian Derby Tips, a Group 1 segment this Saturday. Held at Morpheville to be run over 2,500 metres, and I'm going to go with number 2, Sunsets. Juicy odds of $27 the win and $7 a place. This horse has run third in the Victorian Derby behind Riff Rocket. I think that's really good form for this race. Riff Rocket's the benchmark to all these staying 3-year-old races. So I'm going to go with him. 2 units to win, 2 units to place on him. And with my other 1 unit, I'm going to go a straight first 4. Numbers are 1, 2, 15 and 6 straight first 4 with that, because I need to have a swing to get some units back on the front runners.
Did you just
Good
hear
luck.
that?
Happy punting. And
Does it?
remember, the Moya, the fucking Moya.
Did you just hear?
Does that just go against the when he's picked?
So,
Yeah.
hold on. For everyone confused out there,
Straight.
I just heard 2 units to win, 2 units to place on number 2, Sunsets. Right?
And pick first
as his
4
major
as the
bet.
number 1 first.
And then I'm going to have a straight first 4, which means not boxed, straight. You got to get it in order. One.
Well, maybe he's done it.
1, 2.
Yeah, but maybe he's done it so it saves his ass if the 1 gets pipped, if the 2 gets pipped by the 1.
True. Yeah,
I
he's done it. He's
understand
done it
but
a few
still,
times.
It's strange.
He's
but,
done it a few times.
Well, the bloke knows he's punting. We'll
Anyway.
give him that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, well.
Maybe not in B1.
He is B1. He
Yeah.
is B1. He is
Just.
B1. B2. What's he going to go?
Righto, boys. Group 1 racing heads to the Crow-Eaton country, the SA Derby. There's a bit to unpack here form-wise. A lot of these horses have clashed in the past, and they all sort of have had each other's measures in one way or another at different times. But I've come up with one at a little bit of value for Patrick Payne and Jakey the Piper Noonan, and that's number 4, boys, Bold Soul. Great record to date. 8 starts, 5 wins, 3 placings. So he knows where to find the line. I just think he's the class runner of the field here.
Nice.
And I'll be having all 5 units on him
Let's
at
go,
$7.50
Barbs.
at the time of recording.
Let's go, Barbs.
That's the Group 1 SA Derby at Morfordville, number 4 Bold Soul, $7.50 with BlueBet. Keep it stiff, lads. Happy punting.
So he's fully with you, one race, fully with me, one segment. He's
so
with
we're
us.
fucked.
He's,
It's weird when someone else, when
come
you back
on.
something, you go, fuck, no one else is with me.
No,
Is this a shit
I'm
pick?
happy to ride it with me, mate.
It's
Barbs.
good. Yeah, it's good when you have something like, yes, they think it's good too. We go, I want to be the solo winner here.
Yeah,
I want to
it's
share
true.
the fucking units with anyone.
Normally it's Button that goes with me, and it hasn't gone well so far.
Maybe we can swap it up a bit.
Well, let's see how this one goes. Maybe I'm the bad luck for Button.
Just just a quick one, actually. In the last couple of days, they've finally given us a market on. Actually, before I just say that, boys.
Oh, come on.
Well, I need to check that
You're not
BlueBet's
doing
given
it.
us a market.
No, you don't need to do that. Hey, Jace, you just say it.
Fuck that. So I was going to say, why are you researching?
No, I need to check that BlueBet has given us a market, and they fucking have. Of
course they have.
Lovely.
they
Did you
have.
ever doubt them?
So normally what happens is, obviously, the tab give a market and then the other bookies follow. So I was just making sure BlueBet has given us a market. It is a pre-nomination market for the Doomben Cup, Tommy Dahl, which the Reggies do have a private suite at the Doomben Cup for G1G's Bucks.
Fucking
and
which
a
is-
long history with
Exactly.
the Doomben.
So I've been looking for months because I want to have some futures bets on. You know,
Fucking
I
oath.
love a good futures bet.
Yeah.
Has not been a fucking market, and we've got what 4 weeks to go. They finally give us a market. Oh man, I've been trying to get insider info off Barbs, off anyone who. Can you just talk to a trainer?
Anyone who's anyone.
Talk to a trainer
That's
whose
big.
horse is going to go to the Doomben Cup so I can bet on it. I want to bet on it 2 months out so I can build it up, you know. But anyway, we've
juicy
finally
odds
got a
as well.
market. Cascadian's your favourite at $4. The mighty Huetor is your second favourite. Keto backed it. That's what stopped the bleed. At the very start of this podcast, Keto went 0 for 10 or 0 for 11, and he finally stopped the bleed with Huetor at last year's Doomben
That's
Cup.
right.
But Huetor's won the last 2 Doomben Cups. Surely he can't do 3 in a fucking row. But anyway, then you got Kovalika, you got Nugget, you got Campionessa. There's some fucking good horses here, but you just don't know who's going to actually nominate and go there. So
Big names.
I will be very keen for a little futures bet because
That'll be a great day. I've never obviously been in one for the footy, like Magic Round. We've been to booths
With the
and
suite,
stuff,
yeah,
like
yeah,
suite
yeah.
that we've been doing. We're going again this year, but the races will be very fucking nice to literally just be in a good spot to drink piss easily and just actually watch them.
I know. I
It'll
cannot
be good.
wait. That's going to be one of the best days I've ever had. Is that because it starts at 11. Oh man, I am just fucking that keen for it. I cannot wait.
Yeah,
and it'll be all about me, which I will hate.
Yeah,
because,
You hate that?
Yeah, I'm sure you're sick of that at the
It's me
moment.
Bucks party. So anyway,
You make me fucking regret doing this shutdown.
you were the
at work.
first one who got the invite, and you knocked it back. So
I know. I just love money.
righto, let's go. Old boys v the young guns. Now, boys, the fresh results or the fresh return on investments got posted yesterday morning.
Yes.
Not good viewing for
Wasn't
us.
pretty, no.
Not good viewing because of Rocket. And it was one bet. It's
We
literally
said it was going to fucking happen. We said it was just going to flip on
it's
its
a
head.
fucking
in one
12
bet.
round fight though, boys.
Look, I think if it comes to the end of the season and we draw a line on when you got to call it the season, which I haven't even thought about yet, if I'm about 5 weeks out and we got things to make up, that's when I'll be swinging hard.
I think
every week.
I think when the last group one is,
Yeah.
that'll probably be the end of the season, won't it?
Oh, I don't know. I need to know a bit out. I need to know when I need to start making.
I can tell you
ground
when
up.
the last group one is though. Right now.
But is that just a Group 1 segment or
No,
everything?
but like, should we do everything? Or
Well, I don't know.
Oh no, the footy will have to come
That's,
into it
that's
too.
what I mean.
'cause-
We need to figure it out.
Yeah,
but
we
maybe
should
end of
figure
footy
that out.
season for both codes and shit, maybe.
Yeah.
Late
yeah,
September,
yeah,
early
yeah.
October.
Because, like, it's tactical. I'll be
Oh
fucking...
fuck yeah!
Like that. Imagine that last week, the pressure going into the fucking $87 three-leggers. Anyway.
Fuck yeah. Well, it's already my favourite segment because, all 6 of us have got our 5 units to spend, but it's everybody's ROIs added up, which is good for Pedro and Keto, obviously. Look, massive win from Rocket a couple of weeks ago, but Tom,
Still haunts me.
You were a Spiders off making all those units back.
Yeah, I know.
Because you had a $20 you had 5 units on it. You would have made 100 units, and
that's why I'm not getting discouraged.
we would have been back. But who was it? Bostock. Bostock didn't score.
Yeah.
So the old shoulda, coulda, woulda. All good.
And do you know what? I got grubbed at the pub that day. I wasn't even on the planet. And when someone comes up, I told him that I had 2 legs to go and Bostock was one. I think it was Dad's mate come up and goes, Bostock scored. And I went, fucking you beauty. So I thought he'd scored the whole game, and I looked at it and he didn't. And I went, what a grub. I've been fucking grubbed. And then
Was that
Mulatalo
intentional
scores.
or he just...
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. But you don't do
he's
that to a
grubbed you.
disabled man. I was fucking retarded at that point.
Your brain would have been doing fucking backflips already.
I couldn't drive an app, let alone my feet at that stage. So I'm thinking I've been done. Anyway.
Oh, that's fucking unreal. And then, of course, Mulatalo scores.
Yeah.
We could have put the house on that after Bostock didn't.
But anyway, you get that, boys. That's punting.
That's the punt.
That is
You've
the
been
punt.
so close. I reckon you're going to get 3 or 4 in a row here.
All right.
Like,
Fucking
at
hope
some
you do.
point, you're going to just go on a
Yeah,
run.
I'll go on a heater.
Yeah, fucking oath.
As long as you win, it's a team
righto.
sport in this fucking
I'll kick us
genre.
off.
Kick us off.
We know Barbs has already fucking mentioned this horse. Eagle Farm Race 6, number 2, Zuna. Aiden Thompson to ride for Laurie Mayfield Smith. 2 from 2, boys, this horse. Never lost a race. Does not know what the arse of a horse looks like as he crosses the finish line.
Just like
Never
yourself.
lost. Never fucking lost. He's beaten the favourite. That's another tick. He has beaten the favourite over the same distance. So how can you not take the $8 about Zuna rather than the $2.60 about Mashani Lily, who Zuna has beaten at the same distance? 3 units to win, 2 units to place. That will do me.
Eyes up punting there.
Thanks for coming.
Fucking eyes up punting.
Beautiful stuff there.
You want to hear from Keto?
Keto, let's do it. Let's do the old fucking 1-2, left, right, good night.
Spawn of...
Reginald's, your very proud fathers are flogging the guts out of you on the old boys' leaders board. And we will not relent from here, boys. I teared up last weekend. So fucking proud of all 5 of you CQ lads.
There we go.
But especially me boy, me best mate. Let's move on. Here comes another TKO from your daddies. Tito's BlueBet old boy is very confident, sadly, as I head to the Gold Rush at Hawkesbury. Race 5, number 3, Duel. First up from a spell. Annabelle Neesham trained, ridden by none other than J-Mac. Has been trolling the house down at $5 on BlueBet. I urge the Reggie community to get on. 5 confident units to win. Happy punting. Come on, the old boys.
On your case.
I was waiting for a clip there. Which kind of got
I
one.
think
We
if
kinda
there's
got
one week we
It's
won't get a
backhanded.
clip, it's this week. I don't even reckon the old boy will give us a clip. That's
Fuck
it.
off.
Surely.
There's no way.
I hope he does give us a name.
Well,
They're good.
if he doesn't, that means he is pretty proud because I don't know.
Yeah,
I haven't
Says,
listened.
yeah. Saying
Anyway.
nothing says everything.
So this week I thought I'd go a little bit of a horse. Now, I got a good mate called Gibbo from the Two Flogs, right?
Right.
And I said to him today, I said, Bruss, I want to go to the horses. Do you like the look of anything? And he tipped me into a little one here. Now, don't go on him if he doesn't fucking get the win. But I just thought, it's who you know in this game.
I'll delete
That's
it.
right.
Fucking said, righto, brother, what's going on? Do you like anything? And he goes, in the last at Eagle Farm, race 9, I like one here called, can you read that, Groper? Number 18.
Yeah, mate. Hang on.
I don't know if he can read after
No.
No.
the
Mr.
coffees you've had.
Mr. Kipchoge.
Yeah, so
Mr.
that
Kipchoge.
one, it is
Like the runner.
number
Yeah,
18.
Yeah.
Now it's paying $13 a win, $4 a place. I'm going to have 2 units a win and 2 units a place on it.
Is it a long race?
It's been nominated. It's been nominated in 2 races, so there's a chance it doesn't fucking Doesn't run in this one.
Yep.
So I'm putting a multi in as well with 1 unit on it. And what's going to happen is if it doesn't run, all 5 units
If
will go on this
Kipchoge
multi.
gets scratched, all 5 are going on this multi.
Yeah.
Copy.
Yeah.
Nice.
So this multi is I'm going to the Sharks game, which I think will be a pumping. 4
Right.
legs. I'm going Sharks to win 13 plus. Both wingers to score. Mulatalo and Katoa and Nico Hines to dive over. That's paying $9.50. 1 unit on.
Like that.
Copy.
Yeah, thought I'll
Possibly could be 5, but 1 unit at the moment.
That's right. And
Right.
yeah, me good mate Gibbo with his rough.
Where's Kipchoge nominated elsewhere? Or you don't not sure?
I am not sure.
Righto. I wonder if it's in Brisbane or if it's in like a different state or what's going on there.
True.
But yeah, it's definitely Kipchoge. That's a good call, Jace. The runner. He broke
Kipchoge.
that bloke broke the fucking 2-hour mark to run a marathon.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's good juju.
Freak of nature. That's why I asked how long the race
Oh,
was.
yeah, that
why I
just went
pissed myself.
totally over my head.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
He had
what said.
that bloke had like pacemakers the whole time. This is how fast you need to run to break the 2-hour mark, and they obviously subbed in and out the whole time,
right.
and then he just obviously just charged on. It was like, what would that be to run 42 clicks in under 2 hours? The pace. What would I don't know what the pace was, but we wouldn't be able to do it for fucking 3K, let alone 42.
That's fucking insane, eh?
So, just wild. He just mustn't have a.
He's got a third lung,
He
I'm
mustn't
pretty
have a fucking pain barrier. Like it just must be
Imagine
non-existent.
your feet after
But
shit
anyway,
like that.
Fuck. Right, rocket.
Rocket. He's gonna grab it.
Funners, Queenslanders, Rockets, Roughies, raring to go. We have the old boys verse. Yep, the young fellas. I'm not putting shit on you this week. That boxing display, or fight night, I should say, on Saturday night was awesome. Should be proud of yourselves. So you get a reprieve this week.
Yeah.
All right, to the
Cheers,
bet.
Rocket.
4-leg multi on the Titans versus Storm. Anytime try scorers. Warbrick, Meany, Big Nelson, and Brian Kelly.
Else.
5 units at $131. Jump on them. Stay hard.
Please.
Is
Five
that
units.
Please, God.
5 units.
Please, God, no.
Just
He
the
can
front.
do that kind of shit.
How's the
too.
height on the cunt?
Who's
5
fucking-
units.
Does Nelson even play still?
I was going to say, is Nelson starting? Is that why that's so fucking astronomical?
Fuck!
Nelson's on the bench.
Yeah. Here,
And he
boys.
thinks he's just going to fucking steam over.
I'll give you a reprieve this week. Cop this. 5
wow.
units at 130.
That would be a game over almost, unless we
Just
started
about.
doing fucking
We'd have to do it.
$30 multis ourselves.
We'd have to all do it.
Fuck me. All right. Well,
Oh, no.
I've got 5 units on a multi in the same game, but it's a little bit more soft. It's only $10.50 odds. I've got Melbourne head to head.
Yeah.
I think they should steamroll Titans here. Although
Fuck
they've put up
yeah.
a bit of a fight lately, Titans. I think Melbourne be too good. Brimo, he's been playing great footy. I
Yeah,
think he'll
since
steam
he's moved.
over.
Okay. Keep going.
And then a bloke that Tom and I identified in the second row a few
Holy
weeks ago, Katoa. I
Yeah.
think he'll steam over. So yeah, $10.50, 5 units. Thank you very much.
Copy.
The only thing I
you were
don't
gonna-
like there is I personally think Titans will get pumped. But if they were going to score, I reckon I like Brimo getting moved back out of the centres.
He's gone just head to head, though.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's why I stayed safe. I was like, I don't know if Melbourne will win this by 2 or they'll fucking win by 50. So I went,
For some
I'll just-
stupid reason, I thought you were going to just do Melbourne head to head, Brimson to score, and I was just going to go, what is going on?
No, that's
But,
good.
Yep, like it. Katoa, please just score first, and then I'll be very confident.
Yep.
G1P,
What's he got?
who's actually coming last. In this
Righto,
segment.
old boys versus young guns. Let's go. Righto, I'm spreading my seeds all over the place here. So first bet, I got 3 units on a 6-leg multi.
Yeah.
Do ya?
So here we go. Carlton to win. Charlie Curnow, 2+ goals. Sydney Swans to win. Logan McDonald, 2+ goals. And Geelong to win. Jeremy Cameron, 2+ goals. So thanks to BlueBet, that's paying about $12.50. So I'll have 3 units on that. Thank you very much. 6-legger. Very doable. I'll be at the Carlton Collingwood game with bells on, cheering my hole out. So get on that one, boys.
With 4-legger.
With my remaining 2 units, I've got a 4-leg
7-legger.
Friday night NRL multi. 4 try scorers. Tommy Talau, Cherry Evans, Reece Walsh, and Dean Mariner.
Like that.
Thanks to BlueBet. That's paying about $18. So I'll have 2 units on that. So across the AFL and across the NRL. Let's go, boys. Attack.
Nice.
Big fella's steaming. Dropped him off at the airport before I came to the studio because he's just been holed by Bonza.
Yeah, he's been Bonza holed.
But he stuck through. There's no way he'd miss the fucking Blues versus Pies.
Mate, that is going to be... Oh, Penrith have almost scored, but they didn't. That is going to be epic.
90,000, I reckon, at least.
Epic, man.
Yep. So if those first 2 legs get up in his AFL multi, he'll be double cheering.
Yeah. That's something. That's almost a game that I want to pencil into the bucket list. Is going to Carlton
Even if you're
v
not a
Collingwood.
fan,
Just a mid-season game. Carlton v Collingwood.
Just watching how much those fans hate each other.
Oh.
It is an old rivalry.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
Fucking oath.
hate it.
Yeah.
Jaden, my oldest brother's a Carlton fan too, so those two will be just fucking
Ripping
steaming.
in. Well, I have tipped Carlton, so I hope they win because fuck Collingwood.
I just hate Collingwood, so yeah, exactly.
Unreal. Righto. Well, that's probably all we got time for. That was a cracking episode,
That was a
boys.
great episode.
Thanks for the
Fuck yeah.
fucking birthday shout-outs and the jersey, too.
No worries, mate.
This thing is going to be going straight on.
Fuck.
Was there a few?
Tomorrow night,
was there a few calls you were saying, Gropes, or was that just the one that we played?
A few what?
Before the episode, you said there was a few calls, a few trouts that people sent in.
it was talking about me.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant actual people.
Nah, talking about the horses I was backing. Title fighter.
Yeah,
that was stumped.
And his twin,
good
perilous fighter.
Well, mate, have a fucking ripper birthday. I'm sure I'll catch
I
you
will.
at 10.
I'm going to go to work early tomorrow so I can finish early.
And drink
beauty.
And then, not tomorrow, today as you're listening. I'll be halfway through my work day as you're listening.
Fucking
And
nice.
I'll be chewing the locks off the gate at fucking 2 p.m. Put it that way.
Fucking nice. Good shit, Reggie.
See you fucking Wednesday.